All right. So I'll quickly go over the tabs on your Stacker profile, so you know what which is what. Um, okay, I think as of now you would be seeing two tabs in your profile. One is details, one is FAQs. Let me open one more tab. Cool. So now I have opened one more tab. Just check it, open your profile. You should see a tab called Cohort Submissions. If you see it, just type yes in the chat. All right. So the first thing, so you can just press edit at the top and you can edit those fields. First question is simple. How did you come to know about Rocket? You can just type some answer there. Rocket Learning Doc is the link to the place where you are keeping your notes. It could be a Google Doc, it could be a Notion doc. Just make sure that this is publicly accessible. Just open your doc in a private window just to confirm that it is publicly accessible and just paste the link there. There's a resume field, uh, it's you just upload your PDF of your resume there, and the naming should be first name underscore last name dot PDF. Use this format. Upload your resume there. There's a fun test which you can take whenever you're free, and below that there's an option to select what personality type you are based on the above test. So should take you about 15-20 minutes. It's fun to read, so just do it sometime today or over the weekend, up to you. Then there is introduction video link. So how you're going to do is, so you have your Loom video. In that, what you need to do is there's something like, okay, let me type URL Loom. Okay, so this is an example. So a typical Loom ID is loom.com/share/ID. You need to replace share with the word embed, and it becomes loom.com/embed/ID. I'll just type it again. Replace share with embed. And as soon as you paste the link there, you should see a preview below. If you just try it right now, you should see a preview. Just paste your link there. You should see a preview below. If you see a preview below, just type yes in the chat. All right. Same goes for project showcase video link. Same thing. I'll give one more minute for you to try that out. We have to do it now. Yes, yes. So whatever so good thing about the portal is you can edit these on this tab. You can edit things anytime. So it's totally okay. Just type the Loom link. Uh, Over the weekend, if you find that, hey, I want to replace this link, that's totally fine. You can replace it anytime. Anytime right now. There will be a time after which you won't be able to replace, but yeah, for now you can replace it anytime. My notes are physical. I need to type them. Just take photos of them, upload it in a Google Doc link. That should work. All right. I can see the preview. All right. Cool. Um, in case you face any issues, just post a message in the Discord with a screenshot. We should be able to help you out. So I've talked about the things. You have your resume, your test, your video links. Okay. Below that, okay, there's one more field, self-evaluation snapshot. I'll talk about that. Below that, there is peer interviews, and this is a log of the the peer reviews that your partner is filling out in the session. Can you see peer reviews? If you can see, just type yes. All right, I see you can see peer reviews. So basically, that is something for you. Um, okay. Just wait. If you click on a row, can you see it? Like, can you see the suggestions and the interview log? If yes, type yes. All right. Let me see more. Okay. So this is where you can keep a track of your reviews. So this is mostly for your reference so that you know ki, acha, these were the questions which you were able to answer correctly or not. And these were the areas of improvement from your peers. So that is there. Now let's talk about self-evaluation snapshot. So there's an add new button at at the top right. So just click there. Uh, then if you open that, there will be a doc link at the top. Refer to this doc to pick appropriate scores based on yourself. Which button? This is a in the self-evaluation snapshot. There will be a add new button. Can you see that button? All right. So um, okay, can someone share the screen? I think that would be a good visual for everyone. I just want to see the cohort submissions tab screen. All right, thank you, Harshna. Can you go back to your profile? All right, so yeah, just go up. Yeah, so these are the fields. You can click edit and take test is there. Can I just click on edit? Yeah, so you can type your answer in the first question, type a link in the second. In the resume, you can upload attachment, go down. Um, in the culture fit, you can select a drop down, uh, go out. In the video link, yes, it's mentioned. It should, if it is valid, you should see a preview below. And peer reviews you can see already. Let's go to add new self snapshot. All right. Uh, cool. So this is just for you. This is just to for you to keep a track of how ready you are for an interview. Just open this doc link. Yeah. Click on reference scores. All right. So these are the 8 fields that we feel are important in an interview setting. I think we've talked about most of things already. I'll quickly give a run through again. Confidence is something I think we already talked about. It makes or breaks any interview, and we have defined like 3 levels, which is if you're nervous, then you are at confidence level 0. You have some confidence, you're level 1, and you have full confidence to introduce yourself. You can drive a conversation. You can see it when you're doing peer interviews. I think this is very visible there. Smile, I think we've talked about it already. You have a poker face. You sometimes consciously force a smile, or the ideal level is your smile is contagious, nothing like it. Energy, um, I think these top three things, I think we already talked about CSE. Uh, the goal of energy is like if people want to talk to you more, then you have nailed it. Um, Articulation, yes. So articulation is how crisply you are getting to the point. So I think somewhere we touched upon it when we were talking about showcasing things, which is use the inverted pyramid model, get to the point fast so that they can move on to the next question. So uh, and this is independent of your knowledge. So you could know something, but it could be that you're not able to explain the concept. So that is level 0. If the other person can understand, and how do you know the other person can understand? Because then they will mark correct C in your peer review form. That means they can understand. and you're able to effectively communicate your thoughts is how fast you can communicate your thoughts. You can communicate it in 5 minutes, or you can also do it in 1 minute. So like how well do you get to the point is your level number two. Thinking out loud in interviews, and this is something I think you might have started seeing it in your peer interviews, is there like maybe if you just come across a new question, you might be taken aback, and you might just sort of say, hey, I'll just take 2 minutes to think on my own. The the bad part about that is the other person doesn't know what you're thinking, and he or she doesn't have any chance to correct you if needed. So it's always best to think out loud, hey, this is what I'm thinking. um, it it sort of also allows the opportunity to an interviewer to help you or to do step marking. So if you haven't been talking aloud, then they'll just do, hey, 0 or 1. This person knew it or didn't know it. Versus if you're thinking out loud, if you're sort of 70%, 80% there, they'll give you a hint, they'll push you over. And if they feel that, hey, you're not even 10% there, or you don't even know anything on this topic, they'll just change the question. Because whatever question you're not able to answer, that does not make a case for clearing the interview. How you clear interviews is what things you're able to answer. That is what the interview will write. Hey, this person knew this person knew this. So spending time on a question that you don't know is useless. So think out loud in interviews. If there are awkward pauses, gaps, that is the level zero. If you're somewhat comfortable with sharing unpolished thought, that is the main thing, right? Uh, your thoughts would be unpolished by that time, but like how comfortable are you? And the final level is you're very comfortable by taking the interview through your thought process. Calmness, again, I think this is something that you might have started seeing in your peer interviews. Um, like, yeah, the first level says, have never given interviews, panics by thought of interviews. So that is like the level number zero. You get somewhat comfortable giving interviews, you get used to hard situations, that is next level. And the final level is you're very comfortable giving interviews, you can give one at a moment's notice. Let's say if I tell you, hey, you have to give an interview in 5 minutes, you'll say yes, I'll do it. So that's the level that you want to get at. And the thing with calmness is this is important because it's very likely that maybe the first question or one of the earlier questions in the interview is a relatively harder question. And if you sort of panic there, don't keep calm, it will affect your future answers as well. So it's important to uh, get used to saying, hey, I don't know, or getting used to like hard situations in interviews. Fluency with live coding, this is something, of course we know how to code, but when someone else is watching, it feels like someone is invading a privacy, a safe space. Sometimes our hands get stuck, so we might not be comfortable with someone watching us code. That is the level number zero. We are somewhat comfortable coding live problems, and the final level is you can code any component of a project in a few hours. We'll also have a practice session for machine coding, so you can judge there. And final is comfortable reading documentation is something because when you're in a job, your reading documentation will comprise like a lot of your time, because you're not going to write a lot of new libraries. You're mostly going to reuse things that exist, especially libraries. So you need to read the documentation and uh, figure out okay, how to effectively use this, or will this library be useful in your use case or not. So you need to quickly figure that out. So first level is level zero is you haven't read any documentation. It feels hard to read, feels hard to concentrate while reading. Next is you've read bits and pieces of JS and React docs. You can explain the concepts. And the final level is you have completed both, and you can, if you're asked a question, you can explain it quickly. You can also show a quick demo of that idea. Best would be if you quickly show it with an example with like code. I think that is the Um, that is the ideal level. So these are the 8 things. Go back to the previous tab. How you're going to go back to the stacker tab. One tab, yeah. So how you're going to fill this out is just date. Whenever you're filling it out, just select that day's date. Um, and this is something you can fill out once, twice. If you want to fill it out daily, if you want to fill it out weekly, bi-weekly, um, that is like up to you. For now, I would sort of say ki, let's fill one snapshot today so that you know where to focus more on. So yeah, first snapshot, like put snapshot number 1, and next time when you're filling, put snapshot number as 2. And these are the 8 fields. You can rate yourself on these fields. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, and email is there. Just to click on save. Don't click save it, but yeah, once you've filled it, just click on save, and that sort of works. Uh, all right. So this any doubts here? Let's take a few minutes to assess. Um, let's let's do a quick self evaluation right now. Let's take 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Let's take 5 minutes. Let's take it till 6:45 and fill out the first evaluation. Note that this is just for you. Um, this is just for your reference. We don't do anything with this data, so it's totally up to you. Just for your reference, fill it out, and then we'll move to the next section. What I want to talk about. See you in 5 minutes.
All right, are we done? Cool. So keep the source to yourself. Don't share in the chat. This is more of like a personal thing. You just now have some reference. Whenever you want to compare again, just take a snapshot again, and you can see where you're going. It will also give you a good idea of what are the areas that you need to focus on in the coming days. All right. So we have talked about. Let me see. We've talked about cohort submissions. We've talked about self-evaluation. I've shown you peer reviews. Okay, I think one thing is remaining. All right, you should see one more tab. Just do a refresh. You should see one more tab called declarations. Do you see that? All right. I like why. Okay, okay. We have become efficient. Pretty cool. All right.
Harshna, can you share?
Click on add new. Can you share screen again? All right. Uh, Click on declarations. Yeah. So how this works is um, you need to fill this form weekly from now on, and this is how we know that you are active. This is how you keep your profile active on Rocket, and by profile I mean portfolio. This is when like whoever fills the form, we're not sharing it next week, but I'm just telling you upfront. I want to get you into the habit of filling this so that so since we are already like more than halfway into the cohort, we'll be like ending sessions soon, and then we'll go all in on interviews. So this is something that you need to fill, which tells us that your portfolio is active. You need to fill this once between Wednesday and Friday, and whenever you fill this, it makes your profile active for the next week. So, example, if you fill it between 3rd and 5th August, it will make your profile active till 12th August. 12th August is the next Friday. So, let's say today is Friday. So, if you fill it today, next Friday it will be active. Fill it again anytime between Wednesday and Friday next week, and then next Friday that will again be active. So, how do you fill it? Just click on Add New. Uh, this is something you don't need to fill it now. I'll just walk you through it. This is something like uh, you you can fill more, but once you've filled, you cannot edit it. So you can fill multiple declarations in a week. Let's say if there's anything wrong, then you can fill it out again. Just understand that this is non-editable. I just want to put a disclaimer up front. Declaration number is what number. It was the first time, just put one. Next time, put two. Next time, put three, and so on. Email should be filled automatically. Route, if you're looking for full stack jobs, then click the third option. And front end may if so basically if you have like simple projects as in we had these routes in Neoji. These are these routes. If you have come directly without Neoji, you can just sort of put advanced front end for now. And if you're looking for full stack jobs, then select the third one, advanced full stack, and go down. Current job status. This is something uh, whether you're working, you're not working. It's straightforward. Go down. Notice period. This is something, uh, as of filling this form, how long will it take? Like if you get an offer letter at the time of you filling out this form, let's say today is 28th October. If you get an offer letter today, how many days will it take for you to join any company? Just put the number in days. If it's 30 days, put 30, 60, put 60. If it's immediate, put 0. If it's 7, then put 7 days. So put number in days. How much time will it take for you to join if you get an offer letter today? Current CTC, this is something, put only cash component here. Um, Upfront disclaimer, this is not shown to companies, so you don't need to worry about lowballing. You put only your cash component here. Don't put bonuses. Just put your cash component in LPA. So if it's 5 LPA, just put 5. Um, if you're not working, you can just put 0 here. Go down. Yeah, expected CTC. This is again, you only need to put cash component here. You don't need to put bonuses like I don't know. Um, yeah, any variable pay or stocks, not that, just the cash component. What is it that you're looking for? Put it here. How we present this to companies is, we we show this expected CTC upfront to companies. We don't show a current CTC. We show expected CTC upfront with companies, and then we don't promote negotiation on any end. We don't promote negotiation on company end. We don't promote negotiation on candidate end. So you can of course change this every week, but once you have put, you're sort of expected कि हाँ मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि you have filled something and then you have cleared all rounds and then you come and say कि hey, I want something else. So make sure that you put a number that you're comfortable with here. And it goes both ways. Like since we don't promote negotiation, so let's say if you put a very high number, then the company might just say, hey, this is out of our budget. Can we take more than one offers? Pratyush asked. So before taking the next offer, you'll have to decline the first offer. That is how we work. Because your expected CDCs would already be matching if you're getting an offer. All right. Offer status. This just tells, at the time of filling this form, do you have offer letters or not at the time of filling this form? If yes, uh, then just go down. If you have offer letters, just click on add new. So you can fill the details of the offer here. This is something again, if you have some offer letter, doesn't matter from Roc8 or outside, just share it here. What's the status? Click on status. If you're holding it, if you've declined it, if you accepted it, if you're joining it, these are the different things. Whenever you get an offer from Roc8 as well, you need to put it here, and the status as well. Once you have said ki, haan, you'll be joining an offer, then that basically tells you, okay, your process is complete. Joining date, if you have, um, what went well, just do a quick reflection on went well in the interviews. This to reflect what's working in the offers you're getting. What didn't go well, this to reflect what challenges you're facing, so that we can have like more sessions around those particular topics that you're facing challenges in. Go up. CTC of the offer. Source, click on source. Source is like, I think it would be Roc8 or outside. So whatever offers you have, just add it here, close this. All right. And the next is interview status. I think there will be two options, whether you are currently in the process of interviewing or you are not interviewing anywhere. These are sort of similar but different. Like offer is something that interview process is completed and you have an offer. Interview status is key. We have not reached that level yet, but you are in the process. And similarly, you have an add new button on the interview details. You have same thing, expected city. Since offer letter आया नहीं है, so you won't know the exact thing, but you should have like a expected range in mind. Ki what is it that you're expecting from this interview process? And the status, just click on status. Status may you can have like maybe the HR called you, you just had an introductory call, you got to take home assignment, you had a technical round, you have the final round, for whatever reason you were rejected, or everything is clear, you're just waiting for the offer letter. So these are the different fields. um, Go out. How do you apply? If it's Roc8 or some other link, you can just paste that link there. Again, reflections, what went well, what didn't go well, challenges, so that we can address it in our sessions. Go down. Are you looking for more? This is like a simple yes or no thing. Like as of filling out this form, do you want us to float your portfolios? Yes or no? Are you looking for opportunities or not? Then there are three preferences, which is location, industry, size. Um, these are like optional fields. Only fill this if you have some constraints. Let's say, uh, so the simplest thing is ki if you're open to all locations, then you don't need to fill this out. If there's something like, hey, I only want jobs in my hometown, then just mention the city, which city or cities you're looking to to get a role at. Or if there's a deal breaker कि नहीं इनको hometown में नहीं चाहिए, then you can also mention not in this city. So there can be two things. Either you say, hey, I'm only looking in cities X, Y, Z, comma, just add all the cities that you're looking in. uh, or you can say that, hey, यहाँ नहीं चाहिए. So that is our deal breaker. We'll sort of take those things in mind where we when we share your profiles. Industry is like, let's say if you have a specific thing for कि fintech में ही जाना है, या मेडिकल हेल्थ केयर में जाना है, या एडटेक में जाना है, या किसी में नहीं जाना है, so you can mention that industry preference here. Same thing, you can either mention, I want to work in this or this, or I don't want to work in this, so you can mention it here. It's okay if you don't know this. It's okay. Don't worry a lot कि यार इतने सारे fields आ गए आज life में. नहीं नहीं पता है तो just fill, keep this option, keep this field empty. Size is, let's say, uh, you're looking forward to working in a company with less than 10 people, so you can just mention it, ki, hey, this is what you're looking at. Or you can say, hey, nahin, I'm not looking for early stage companies, so you can just mention any particular thing that you want to do, or something that you don't want to take. Let's say you want to say, hey, nahin, mujhe bade company mein nahi jana hai, so you can mention it here, like up to you. For all intents and purposes, if these fields confuse you, then sort of you can leave this three empty. And then there's just a standard declaration ki, everything is correct. And then when you click on save, this gets added. Once you save it, you cannot edit it, but you can fill out a new form. So for any reason, if you filled it out wrongly, you can just, after 15 minutes, you can fill out another one. And whenever you fill it out, we only take into account your latest one. Your all previous are sort of not used anywhere. So yeah, that's about it. Uh, any questions? I think that was all about to. That was all I had to share. So quick review again. In the cohort submission tab, fill out your videos, your resume, just upload it there. Take that culture test. Take that, what else? Take that self-evaluation. Self-evaluation is up to you. If you don't want to take it, don't want to take that. That's fine. We don't care. Self-evaluation is something that is like just for you. So just do it. You can do it every 2 days, you can do it every 2 weeks, you can do it weekly. That's up to you. It should give you a direction of how you're progressing. And that's about it for the, and you can see the peer reviews from your breakout rooms there. That's the main thing, so that you can reflect on ki, हाँ, ये questions you are not able to answer then, so at least you prepare them very well. And then there's a declaration tab, which is something you need to fill weekly. If you don't fill it this week, nothing will happen, because anyway we are not, the cohort is still going. We are not going to send profiles next week, so it's okay. But I want you to get I want you to get into the practice of filling it out weekly. So I would recommend you fill it out today, so that you know, so that if you have any doubts while filling out the form, you can ask me um, in the sessions. Yeah, I'll take some sessions next week as well. So yeah, you can ask me there if you have any doubts. Should you fill this form from this week? Yes, you should fill this form from this week. Cool, folks. Any other questions regarding anything? Uh, did you like? Did you feel there were like a lot of fields in the form? Okay, 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 and okay. Yeah, such time savings. All right. Uh, cool. So, uh, emphasizing again, attend the hackathon. It's going to be mad fun, because you'll surprise yourself when you actually start doing it. So I'll see you at 8. We'll keep it short. We'll wrap it up very soon, and then we have a bunch of sessions with the judges tomorrow. I hope you have seen the schedule. I would love if all of you show up there, because these are people with a lot of experience. Like I have like very less experience compared to them. So yeah, you should definitely just join in to learn from them. And yeah, Sunday we'll have a demo session. Attend that as well. Meanwhile, the reading you can, I would say, still do it like 30 minutes a day. That would really help you. New things to learn in hackathon. It was, yeah, it's at 8 actually. Yeah, there was a miscommunication. 8 p.m. Yeah. Just open that event schedule. You'll find it there. All right. Anything else before we wrap up today? Uh, all right. Cool then.
We'll stop it now, and I will see you in the hackathon kickoff. I'm pretty excited. This is the first time we're doing it publicly. I think we have done it in the community
A bunch of times, but yeah, I think publicly we're doing it the first time. So yeah, pretty excited. When's the next session of Rocket? We'll resume the pace from Tuesday. We'll get back Monday. Monday will be an off, so that you recover from the um, hackathon things, hackathon fatigue. Whoever participates, I'm pretty sure you'll be dead after the Sunday night. So, uh, and yeah, some people are saying, right, they need to catch up. So Monday is the time.
whatever assignments you have, be it your videos, be it your resume, be it your project polish, whatever is pending from Rocket's perspective, complete it on Monday. From Tuesday session, I don't want to hear that, hey, this is pending, because I think मतलब इसके बाद तो फिर like I can give infinite time also, and then same ही होगा. So let's complete everything by Monday, and then Tuesday say we'll pick up the speed again. I know this week has been a bit slow, which is sort of due to festive season and all that. I think सभी का वैसा ही zone था. I was also doing the same thing, but yeah, we'll pick things again from Tuesday. So yeah, that's about it. Chalo, I'll see you at 8.